Hello, everyone. Hello, Facebook Live. Hello, Instagram. Hello, YouTube. How excited are we that I launched my YouTube channel today? I'm so excited. So, today is day 2 of the Self-Made Masterclass. When you're hopping on, say hello. Let me know how you guys are doing. Let me know, what did you think of yesterday's call? I had a lot of amazing feedback and I have a lot of messages to get through, but I'm so excited. Thank you everybody for sharing. Thank you everybody for tagging. We are only on day 2, so we're gonna get deeper and we're gonna go into, like I said yesterday, this is intended more for the entrepreneur, anyone who has a business actually. If you have a business, you should be able to learn how to sell on social media, but we're going to talk about the energetics of it and what really works because I track everything. So I know it works because it's been working for me and it works for my clients. So let's see who is live with me today. Hello, Sherry, my beautiful private one-on-one. How are you? Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Tabia. Hello, ladies. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm seeing people hop on. Okay, perfect. And it's not glitchy, is it? If it starts to glitch, just hop off and come back on. So I just want to remind you guys before we dive into the content. Hi, Thea. Hello, Amy. Gorgeous. Super sick, but had to be here for this. Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you, Amy. I love you. I'm sending you all the vibes, all the healing vibes. So, yeah, today is intended for the entrepreneurs. Anybody who has a business, we're going to talk about social media. And then tomorrow is a whole different topic. And that will be for everybody. But particularly if you're a coach, tomorrow is going to be amazing for you. But anybody can come to that live. You will always learn. Everything that I teach is very applicable to life and business because they both work, right? So just to remind you guys, we are going to do the draw. And so we're going to do the draw on Sunday. I will give you guys a time probably tomorrow. So take a picture of this, or you can tag me with the banner for this masterclass anywhere on social media. You can share the first video and you're going to be entered in a draw. So first prize winner is going to get a free tuition to any programs, and then second and third get 50% off. And that includes bundles as well. So yeah, I'm so excited. Okay, so we're gonna get started, and everybody's hopping on. Hello, hello. Okay, I want to get cracking. I want to get to the meat of this, but we're really gonna talk today about the energetics of social media. I'm the energetic queen. My understandings of energetics has changed in my life and business, and so again, this call is particularly for the online entrepreneurs. So really, even if you have a business at this point, you need to learn how to use social media because everyone in every business is on social media now. Like, social media is the new storefront for a business. It's your business's website. It's your moving marketing machine. That's what social media is. And it's also the new business card, which is better, I feel like, than the traditional business card, which is you just got to nail the copy once. But when you have a social media that's like your business card and it's a moving marketing machine, what's better than that? You're consistently evolving this business card. My business card evolves on the daily. Like, that is so freaking cool. So I love social media. It is really a moving marketing machine. And I love that because if you just have a website or you just have a sales page or even a business card, the issue with those, that old paradigm way of doing business, is that you got to nail the copy, right? Like, you really got to nail it. You got to do it once. But with social media, I don't even worry about writing the perfect copy because every day there's a new thing. It's a moving marketing machine, right? Like, but with a website or a sales page, like, you got to really nail it. But I evolve every single day. So my business card is growing. My social front is growing, right? So out of curiosity, for everybody who's live and hashtag replay, who here loves social media? And who here does not like social media? And if you love it, social media, tell me in the comments why. And if for those of you who you don't like social media, let me know in the comments, why don't you like it? So hashtag replay as well. I love listening to these responses. The reason I asked this question is because nothing works if you don't like it, right? You're not going to show up consistently for something with your enthused passion if you don't like it, right? When you don't love something, it responds to you accordingly. It's kind of like law of attraction. You love social media loves you back. You don't like social media doesn't respond to you, right? So it's funny because for the people that usually tell me they don't like social media, and let me know in the comments, okay, Are we okay? I think it's kind of a little bit glitching. Is everybody okay? Are you hearing me okay? Let me know, guys. I can always hop off and come back on. But for the people that don't like social media, they're usually the things that I hear is like, for instance, we have this childlike behavior where when we're not good at something, we tend not to like it, right? So like when people tell me they don't like sales, it's not like that they don't like selling, it's that they don't like sucking at sales. It's just that they don't like not being able to sell, right? Because when you're good at sales, you love sales. How could you not? The money's rolling in, happy clients, impact, everything's growing. What's better than that? But when you suck at sales or you're not good at sales, you're not making sales, we tend to have this childlike behavior where we're just like, I hate it. But you don't hate it, you just hate that you're not good at it, right? We do this with everything. When we're not good at something, we tend to not like it. This is what most people who don't like social media say or don't like sales. I don't like it. It's hard, it's draining, it's distracting. It doesn't work. I can't make sales. And it's like you don't not like social media. It's not social media's fault. It's the lack of our understanding of how to use it correctly, right? If you hate social media, it's because it's just not working for you. You're not gaining followers, you're not making sales, you're not having the impact that you want. You know, you're not using it correctly, and we're going to talk about really using it correctly in an energetic way because like I've said, like my whole business is ran off social media. And I also tonight after this live, hopefully you guys can join me. I'm going to be dropping the branding to my new program, and it is a social media program. And it's going to be a game changer because for those of you who hate it or don't like it, I'm going to teach you how to love it and be really good at it, right? So if people tell me that it's distracting or it's triggering and time consuming, so I know people usually say that, that's not social media's fault. It's just your lack of how you intentionally use it. I love social media. I really do. And I love social media because I'm so intentional with it. I'm so conscious when I use it, right? Like it may seem sometimes that I'm on here a lot when I'm posting and stuff like that, but I'm not. I post, I create. I use social media 90% of the time to promote my work, to create my work, to put it out. I don't waste time scrolling mindlessly, like comparing myself to people or consuming random TikTok videos or reels or whatever. Like, I don't do any of that. 90% of the time that I'm using social media, it's to promote my work. It's to promote my business. It's to put myself out there. And then the 10% that I use, the other 10% that I use it for, is to connect and to build an audience and only consume the things that I'm really, really inspired by. Hello, Jody. Hello, gorgeous. I use social media so intentionally that I can run the successful business while having 4 kids, because between me and Adam we have 4 kids. I have my own mentorship. I still have fitness time. I still have me time. And the reason I can do all of that and keep growing this multi-6-figure business, going to go beyond, is because I'm so intentional with it. I'm not mindlessly scrolling. I'm a CEO and I have a high standard of my life. So for my quality of life to be high, I can't just be scrolling and comparing and doing random things on it. I'm so intentional. It's my business. Hello, Kimberly. Hello, Jennifer. I'm thinking that comments are very, very delayed. So yeah, things are coming really late. That's okay. I'm gonna keep riffing, and sometimes it's good that I can't see the comments because I can just really riff and get you guys to just really lean back and listen and let this hit you. But we're gonna have time for Q&A in the draw, okay? And we're gonna do that Sunday. So for everybody who's hopping on, you can still tag and share, and we're gonna do the draw on Sunday. So I love social media. You gotta love social media too, because it's just like law of attraction. Like when you love something, it loves you back. When you hate something, it doesn't respond the way that you want it to. I love social media. It is my moving marketing machine. It's connected to billions of people worldwide. It's connected to incredible humans. Like some of the humans that I've met on social media are the most incredible humans. It's free and it doesn't drain me because I use it consciously and very, very intentionally. Now, before I dive into like today's live, out of curiosity, hopefully I can get the comments going because they're like delayed, I can see. Out of curiosity, who here runs their business like completely off social media? So you don't use anything else but social media. because no matter what stage you're at in your entrepreneurial journey, the strategy and the energetics that I'm going to teach you in this masterclass and in my program that's going to be launching today is what grew my social presence to what it is. And I still use the teachings that I'm going to teach you today and in that social media to keep growing my following, my community, my impact, which ultimately leads to sales. See, everyone's looking for a sales strategy. Hello, Shelly. Everyone is looking for a sales strategy, and it's so important. You have to have a sales strategy. You got to have strategy. But even if you have the best strategy in the world, if you do not understand how to grow a social media presence, if you don't have an audience, you don't understand the energetics of it, you don't have brand recognition, you don't understand social media, you don't understand the marketing of it, there is no incredible sales strategy that's going to help you make sales if you do not nail the marketing. The marketing and the audience building and the brand recognition is what leads to the sales. Hello, Anita. Hello, honey. There you go. Hello, gorgeous. Learning to love it. Hi, Melissa. That's amazing. Yeah, so comments are late. That's okay. I'm just going to keep riffing, okay? So everything that you do in your marketing is what ultimately leads to the sale. It's everything that you do before you put the offer down that makes the sale. The marketing and the audience building is the foundation that the sale is made on. If you don't have an audience, if people don't know who you are, you don't know how to market yourself, you don't understand how to strategically market yourself on social media, you literally become the world's best kept secret. And it doesn't matter how good your sales strategy, it won't work. First pillar of business is always build a brand, build an audience. Because truly, like, you could have the best product in the world, you could be the best coach in the world, you could have best service in the world, but if people don't know who you are, what you stand for, you don't have brand awareness, like, no one's gonna know who you are. And this is what happens with people when they don't understand how to use social media and they don't understand that the first pillar of business is having an audience. What happens is they have incredible products and services, they launch it, and then nobody buys it, and they're like, oh my God, nobody loves me, my product is suck. And it's like, no, that's not what happened. It's because no one's watching you, because you haven't learned how to use social media correctly. You don't understand the energetics, right? Like when someone tells me that they think that their stuff's not good enough because they launched it and no one bought, it's like, how could anybody not think your stuff is good enough if no one's ever tried it? No one likes my stuff. Everybody hates me because why? Because they didn't buy it. Well, how can they know that your stuff sucks if they've never used it or bought it, right? How could that ever happen, right? So your stuff is amazing. You're amazing, but you don't have an audience and you don't know how to market yourself, right? And I'm going to change that. Yes, fastest way to grow your business. Because otherwise the world misses out on your gifts, on your code, on your magic, on your incredible products, your ideas, your innovations. You become the world's best kept secret. And I see this happen all the time. People quit. I met the most incredible people and they quit and they're like, no one's buying my stuff. It's like, you just got on social media and you don't know how to use it. And you think just because you have the best sales strategy and branding, people are just going to buy it. That's not how it works. Everything that you do before you put down an offer is what makes the sale. And my sales strategy is incredible. I teach you Soulful Sales, but that wouldn't even work if I didn't understand this. This comes first. And this is the thing that we need to work on all the time. I want to help you build your own stage. So even if you already have a stage, you already have a social media presence, I want to help you grow it more, because what happens is when you put an amazing sales strategy on top of that, it's just like, I don't understand it. I just launched this thing and I put a link and all those people bought, and I don't even know what's happened. Why? Why did that all happen? Because of everything that you did before. Everything that you did before is what leads to the actual sale. Learning how to grow your social media so that you can monetize it will change your life. Because if you, in the world that we're living right now, and you guys know this, like, we need to have different incomes coming in. And I am like obsessed watching people like just build little side hustles and all of a sudden quitting their corporate world, making more money than they ever could have imagined, just being able to stay home, working a few hours a day. Like, I'm obsessed with helping people monetize their social media so that they can have the highest quality of life. Like, and even if you have a business, learning how to monetize it online, it frees you up so much. Like, you get to do everything that you wanted throughout the day, and money's coming in and it's growing, and You don't have to go into a store and you don't have to work 9 to 5. Like, that's why I'm so obsessed, because I'm all obsessed about having, like, people having the best quality of life. I can't tell you how many people right now that I know that are retiring out of like awful, draining corporate jobs and now are making multiple 5 figures in their MLMs, creating small products, making multiple 6 figures, like coaches. Like, it's insane. Even teachers becoming coaches. Like, it's insane what social media has allowed us to do. We live in a time right now that having another income is important. It really is. And just even if you don't have one, like having a little side hustle to bring extra money so you can do all the things you want, like, why wouldn't you want to do that? But in order to get there, this is the most important. Great point. This is the most important, is growing your social media. But I also believe that every single person on here has a gift, has a message, has a code, has an idea how to innovate a product better, a voice, and it can be monetized on social media. And seriously, making money from a place, from something that you love, is the most fulfilling thing that you could ever do. What we do for a living and how we make our money impacts every area of our life. It impacts every relationship of our life. It really does. Right? When you hate what you do, you're not the best person when you come home to your family, right? And when you have a cap, right? So certain jobs, there's a cap. There's only a limit to how much money you can make. In the social media world, there are no limits. There are no limits. In the world of sales, there are no limits. You can make so much money. You're connected to billions of people worldwide. And all it takes to get there is learning how to build an audience, and learning how to create content and messaging and branding that pulls in your people where they don't have to question and they just buy. I love it. It's fun and amazing, and all the people you can connect with. Oh, amazing. I'm so sad that these like comments are so delayed, but we're gonna keep going. But so there are no limits to how much money you can make. So even if you don't have a business right now, if you're thinking, oh my God, I could join an MLM, I could coach, I could like do a little here or there, like, and then you have no limits on your money. Could you imagine the quality of life you have then? Like, it's so much fun. So my entire business, guys, is ran off just social media. I don't have a website. I do have a landing page now that I set up 2 years ago, because enough people were like, yo, listen, you need to make it easier for us to pay you so I don't have to keep being in your inbox. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Okay. So I built a landing page. But even on my landing page, like the copy's so small. I'm not interested. I'm going to teach you guys this in this program too, and how to like not have people need all the fluff and the long sales pages, because truly when you have these long sales pages, most of the time, 90% of the time, people sell themselves out of it because there's just so much there. And so I want to teach you a whole different way, which makes it so easy, because you're not writing millions of copy and long posts trying to convince people of something. They just know. And how they know when you put an offer down with like a little blurb is because of everything that you do before. And I want to teach you, like, especially like today's masterclass, I'm going to teach you some magic, but in this social media program, I teach you something incredible that when you put an offer down, it's irresistible and people buy it. They don't need to know the how. They don't need a sales page that's 5 million pages long. They don't need all that. You're good. Okay, amazing. My entire business is ran off social media, okay? And so I don't have a website. I've never done sales calls. I don't do sales ads. I have a small team of 3 people right now, but I make multiple 5 figures consistently in the last 2 years, and I had one 6-figure month, like, through social media, right? And tonight, right after this live, I'm going to be launching the branding for this program, and I literally just called it the social media program. I kept the name simple, the social media program, so that people just get it. It's about social media, and I'm going to teach you all the things. This program is really designed to teach you how to create a magnetic brand online in the most amount of ease. It's going to free you up. You're not going to ever feel that social media is hard. You're going to feel like it's amazing. I'm going to show you how fun it is. I'm going to teach you copy. I'm going to teach you strategy, the energetics, to magnetize your people to buy all the time. Love socials because it's so dynamic. Yeah. It's hard for me to post the moments of my life because, it's hard for me to post the moments of my life because I'm living them. Then I realized later the crap I should have posted about, and I'm not techie with the video. So in this program, this program is going to be amazing. It's 3 weeks, but the modules, there's like 6 modules going to be jam-packed. Like, I'm going to take you through aesthetics, branding, marketing, strategy, how to be confident, what to write, copy, everything you need to know how to have a magnetic, ever-growing brand on social media. This is it, guys. If you don't nail the marketing and the social media stuff, it doesn't matter how good your branding and product and offer and sales pages are. That's not what people buy. They buy everything that leads up to that. I love social media. Amazing. Okay, so now the comments are all popping on and I don't know what's going on. Sorry, I'm like, keep refreshing. Nothing came up. See? It's okay. So the lives are recorded incredibly. Hello, Whitney. I love your stories. Oh, look at that. Okay, so I'm going to have to read those comments later. Maybe it's catching up now because I just saw 40 like comments come and I'm like, oh no, can't catch all those. Okay, but I'm going to launch this, but I'm going to teach you everything. Copy, brand recognition organically. No website, no sales ads, no outreach, no follow-ups. Like, it's magic. I truly believe the reason, and I'll tell you guys, the reason that my business works and continues to grow is because I do not push people to buy. I don't lean in on people. I do not manipulate people. I don't coax them into anything. I don't use fear. I don't use any icky strategies. I have really come to understand how to cultivate true relationships online. Big reason is because I understand the energetics. I'm going to teach you the energetics of a thriving social media presence. And again, guys, like if you can't get the marketing down and having the audience, like the sales are impossible. I'm in 100%. That's how I roll. That's amazing. Would that program be helpful for someone who offers services? Yeah, 1,000%. This program is for anyone who has a business. And like I said when I began this live, guys, like we're living in an era right now that every business is selling on social media. Everything is on social media now. Everything. It is your business card. It's your store. It's your magazine. So it's good for anybody that has a business that wants to learn how to grow it and then how to monetize it. So, and I'll talk more about it. And right now I have like the best deal for you guys too, but I'm going to talk about it at the end because I'm like, it's like literally going to be 40% off till next Tuesday. But I know a lot of you like to wait for the draw. We got to put a link, but I will tell you, I'm not launching this for long. This is a 1-week launch. We're starting next week on Thursday, and it's going to be so much fun. Give me the price. So right now it's $555, and you can do payment plans, right? So I can break them installments of 3 months. So amazing. And then it's going to go up to $888 after next Tuesday, but I'm going to give you guys all the information. Okay. It's going to be fun. And I have another bundle package for you. This could be included for free with another offer that I'm going to be launching because there's another program coming. Okay. And it has to do something with coaching. I don't care what else you have to do. Just give me the price. Okay. It's $555 and I will put a link. It's actually already in my link tree, but wait after I'm done this live, I'm going to launch the branding and then you guys can go in my link tree. And if you guys want to register, you can, but I'm going to tell you some other stuff. What if I don't have a business, but I want to create one? Perfect. This is the first pillar, guys. This is our first pillar. So yeah, so if you're interested, I want to do an MLM. I want to start a business. I want to be an influencer. Do you know how much money some influencers make? They don't even have products. They sell people's products. But again, if you don't understand how to make your social media magnetic, to attract people, to keep them constantly growing organically, the strategies, none of the other stuff works, okay? Well, you know I'm signing up. Yes. I'm so excited. And it's 40% off. It's going up to $888 right now. It's $555. And you can 100% do a payment plan. So if you guys are already interested, send me a DM, payment plan, or you guys can wait for the draw because you could also win that too, right? So let's keep diving in. I have such an amazing code for you guys that you guys can start putting into effect before that program starts. But really, it's going to be game changing. I'm really excited and it's brand new. And there's obviously, you guys know, if you've been in my programs, it's not just a strategy thing. I'm going to talk about your mindset, your confidence, all the things, because it's so important, right? It's always going to be well-rounded. Energetics, masculine stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. Sign me up. Yay! I'm so excited. Okay. I'm getting excited, but let's talk about this, okay? So again, truly, I don't coax people. I've never leaned in, guys. Even when people ask me for a link, I've never, ever once followed up with someone. If someone's like, I'm not ready, I'm holding space, and I'm so excited, okay? So this is the most important thing. The social media program is not going to teach you sales, but mastering this is what leads to the sales, okay? A strong social media presence. I'm in. Carla, Jennifer, I'm in. Sign up. Oh my God, I'm so excited. This is amazing. I am so excited. I'm going to rock your life, guys. I'm going to rock your life. Okay, so this is the first thing we need to nail, okay? And honestly, guys, This program, the stuff I'm going to teach you in it, I still do. It's what I started to do at the beginning, and now I've learned more, obviously, because I'm like, every day, guys, it's like, what worked today? What didn't work? What do I want to do differently? Okay? But it has pulled in my hell yes clients. Like, people don't ask me for fluff and details. There's a few people sometimes, but they're just like, give me the link, let's go, like right here. Okay? It didn't take that much convincing. I'm just sharing something with you. Okay? I want to teach you how to build a brand where people empower themselves to sell themselves on your things. Okay? So starting next Thursday, like next week, giddy up and we're going to have a lot of fun. And being in my energy is amazing because you get to ask me questions in real time the whole time. Okay? So let's dive into this content. This is going to be like the pre-game bonus, but it's so magical. Yes, keep rocking it. I'm in. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So today's social media code, I want to start talking about the energetics of building a brand around trust. Okay? This is the thing that we're not seeing enough of anymore. We are seeing brands not really keep growing and growing. And I want to teach you a brand that keeps growing, but you're actually working less and leaning back more. When I started this live, this business, like, actually, I'm going to hold off on that second. Lacey, keep on rocking. Thank you for sharing. You guys are amazing. Okay, so our social media is our stage. Like, I love social media. It is a moving marketing machine. It is my business card. I don't even ask now. One of my mentors was telling, she's like, don't even give business cards out anymore. Tell them to go to your social media. And I'm like, that is brilliant because everything's on there. In my highlights, testimonials, what I'm up to, who I am, how I'm evolving. That's why I love social media. Social media is my stage. I don't wait anymore for people to give me the mic. I've built this stage and I took the mic. And I want to teach you to stop waiting for someone to give you a stage, to give you the microphone, and I want to teach you how to build your own stage. See, before social media, guys, if you were a creative, if you were an artist, if you're an entrepreneur, a dancer, a singer, an actor, if you had a business, the only way that you would be able to be seen like worldwide is you would have to audition for like a network or for like a radio show. Like back in the day, if we wanted visibility, we had to wait for someone to give us the stage and a mic. We had to audition for it to be on TV. We had to prove our worth before someone said, okay, you're good enough to be on my show, you're good enough to be on TV, you're good enough to whatever. But social media has given us the opportunity to be visible worldwide on our terms. We don't audition for stages anymore. We don't wait for permission. We go first and we build our own stage. We show up how we want, fully authentic with our message, and we stand on our stage and we own it. Back in the day, if you were an artist, a creative, you desired visibility, not only did you have to wait for someone to give you the approval to be on their stage, but a lot of times what happened with those people back in the day was that they had a whole bunch of recommendations. Like, you had to look a certain way, you had to speak a certain way, you had to dress a certain way. Like if an actor, a singer, someone wanted to be on TV, they a lot of times were tweaked. Like, it was a lot of like, well, you need to change this, you need to look like this, maybe lose weight, dance like this, dress like this, speak like this. Actually, not your message, our message is better. They had to change themselves completely, right? We had to follow other people's rules in order to be good enough on their stage, in order to be visible to the world. With social media, we build our own stage and we attract our own clients and we get to be fully expressed. How we get to show up, how we want to be seen, how we want to talk. We build our own stage and the right aligned people come and no tweaking has to happen. It's our stage. Social media is our stage and it's always moving and evolving. This is why, for those of you, let me know in the comments if you get stuck on content of what to post. Let me know if you're batching content over there or if you're spending hours a day trying to write the perfect post, right? The perfect post is going to sell everything for me. No, okay? It doesn't even matter, guys. It doesn't even matter on social media. Why? Because in 2 weeks, it's gone. It's literally gone. Social media is a moving marketing machine, so you can spend hours writing the perfect post, and in 2 weeks, it's gone anyways. We don't need to waste any time. I want to teach you how to write content, how to be present in a way that you don't even feel like you're really on there but you are, and things are growing, and people are in your DMs, and it's actually easy. Because I hear a lot of people teaching a lot of things like 3 posts a day, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, no, 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 right? But with social media, you don't need to keep sitting there for hours trying to write the perfect post. In 2 weeks, it's gone. What's important about social media is that you are consistent with showing up on social media. It's not about perfection. It's about how committed are you to your business? How committed are you to your product? How committed are you to your message, to your code, right? And it's about, I'm posting today. I'm consistent. I'm posting today because today is my best and this is what I have. It actually gets to be this easy. If you are the product, so you are the coach, you are the service provider, and you're not aware of your life, you're not paying attention to your behaviors, your thoughts, your downloads, your lessons, your celebration, then yeah, by the time you get to the end of your day and you got nothing to say, yeah, it's hard because you're not living intentionally, which means you're not connected to your work. And we talked all about yesterday being all in commitment. Hello, Lindsay. I'll catch the replay. Okay. Hello, sorry I'm late. Was on the phone with a family. No worry, Avril. Oh, I'm sending you love about the funeral. Hi, late, but catch the replay. Of course, of course. It's going to be awesome. Okay. So, like I just said, if you have nothing to say at the end of your day about your product or services, like you're not really connected to your work, right? Like you're not. If you have a product-based business and you don't interact with your product, you don't look at it, you don't use it, you're not trying to improve it, you're not grateful for it, you're not seeing how you can evolve it, make it better, you're not involved in the wrapping of it, you're not showing any behind the scenes, yeah, then no wonder it's hard to write content and pull in your hell yes, I want this thing clients. It's so good. Be connected to your work. You have to. It's our intentional connection to our product, to our body of work, to our business, to our community, our social media presence that creates and magnetizes the relationships to our service, product, and business. It's the connection we have to our business that sets the tone for every interaction you have in your business. How connected are you? Like, how connected are you truly to your work? Do you use your product every day? Do you look at it? Are you working on your body of work? Like, are you connected to your message, to your product? Because, and we're going to talk about energetic matches a little bit more, but like, you attract the energetic match to the level of connection you have to your business and your social media presence. When you want to learn social media marketing and your attitude is like, just give me the strategy, Alina, but I don't really want to put in much work into it, I don't think that's going to work. Because tell me what relationship in the world works when you say something like, yeah, I want to be in a relationship with you, but I don't want to put much effort and work into this. How's that sound? Try dating someone and you're like, yeah, just give me the ring and the marriage, but I don't really want to put work into this. You go to your hair salon and your hairdresser says to you, hey, yeah, it's going to cost you $100 to give you your highlights, but I don't really want to put much work into this today. You hire a chef for your wedding and he's like, yeah, it's $5K, so you know, but I don't really want to work hard. I don't really want to put much work into this. I am my product. Me too. And I'm connected to my product, right? So imagine, like people want the strategy, but they're like, I don't really want to do much. If you do not care about your social media, then go hire someone to do it for you. And that's kind of like the cheap way to do it, the easy way, not the cheap way, but the easy way to do it. Actually, not the cheap way, it's the most expensive way, but you can go hire someone to do it. And then, which means you're going to be paying for advertising, because the reason my social media works is because I truly care. I don't pay for ads. I don't have someone doing any of my stuff. When you say, I don't care about social media, I don't care about marketing, I don't care about building relationships with people, I don't care about connecting with my audience, but I want them to buy all my stuff. Teach me the strategy, they buy my stuff, but I don't care about any of that other stuff. I don't think that's gonna work, dude. Like, so again, it comes down to this. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to create a business that makes you tons of money, that builds you a legacy, that frees your family, that gives you a better quality of life? How committed are you truly to this work? And it's not about the hustle. I'm going to teach you like the ease of everything. But you got to still show up and be very intentional and be committed. So how committed are you to your body of work, your message, your business, your social media, your audience? And how consistent are you? Because the level of commitment that you have for your business attracts the energetic match to that. When you also are a type of person that ping pongs their energy, you're like, today I'm feeling good. I'm going to show up and give my best for the next couple of days. And now I'm tired and I'm sad and I'm triggered, so I'm not really going to show up today. But today I'm going to show up. Today I'm not. Today I'm going to show up a little half-assed. When you ping pong your energy and you're doing this like energetic cha-cha, in, out, like that inconsistency cannot ever build trust in people. Why would I hire you when you're not even committed to your own business and showing up? Because your social media is your business. It's your store. How do you not show up for your store? People cannot commit to you until you commit to you. Your social media is your store. So like when you're like, today I'm not going to show up and tomorrow I'm not going to show up and for a couple of weeks I'm not going to show up, that's like seriously equivalent to you actually having a physical store. And some days you're like, I'm going to go in. Today I'm not going to go in. Today I'm only going to go in from 3 to 4. I'm going to take a few days off here. How the hell are customers supposed to rely on you? Like, how am I supposed to like come buy from you? I don't even know when you're open, when you're going to be there. How am I going to trust that you're not going to just take my money and run away when you're not showing up? Right? If you don't care about your business, like, and you're ping ponging your energy, how can I trust and commit to you? And for those of you who are, you are the product, like Avril and myself, like you're like, and if you're a coach and you're a service provider, especially if you're a coach, the most important thing is that you nail the showing up, because people want to make sure that you ain't going nowhere. Okay? Like, because if people feel like they can't trust you, how are they gonna, they're not gonna hire you. We hire coaches and mentors because we know from the top of our head to the tips of our toes that they are not going anywhere. I'm 100% committed to being a mentor for life. I will never ever stop evolving or growing and showing up for my social media because it's my business and my store and sharing my work. I'm not going anywhere. And guess what? Because I actually have that intentionality and I do the thing that I say I do, I walk my talk, there's an energetic match that comes into my world. It's an audience that really trusts me. It's why people buy from me. They feel it, they see it, they know it, because I know it, because I am it. There is a store in my town that is open by chance. What is that? There's always people coming. Yeah, right? Exactly. It's the same thing. Your social media is your store. How are you just like taking days off? And I'm not saying, by the way, like you can go on vacations and all this stuff. Like I'm going to teach you like all kinds of magic, but this is not about hustle, but this is about like, yeah, you got to still show up for your store and your team. Like, how is this business that you want to be multiple 7 figures going to grow if you're not showing up for it? If you are serious about growing a wildly successful online brand, this comes back to yesterday's call. You got to be all in, 100% committed. Until you are, you don't attract the energetic match of people who trust you and want to buy like this, where they don't need to be on a sales call with you and ask you a million questions. They're like, link please, let's go. Can I buy this product? You got to be connected to your body of work. You got to be connected to your product. You got to be connected to your message, to your people. 100% of the time. Like, you got to care about engaging with your people. And it's not true, guys, and this is why some people quit, and I hear this all the time, is that you need thousands of people on your email list or thousands of huge followings. I had 56 people that made my business into a 6-figure business. I hit 6 figures with just 56 people, and at the time I did not have thousands of followers, because you don't need that many people. There are actually so many people that have thousands of 100,000 followers and they can't monetize anything. They're not connected. They don't understand the energetics. They don't care about the people. You do not need to be world renowned. You need to be network renowned. You need to be relationship renowned. You need to have the right connections with the right people. You have the right connections with one person because you actually care about people. Like, I care. Every single like, every single comment is a heartbeat. And because I understand the power of one, the right connection with the right person can take you from 1K to 50K to 70K to 6 figures. The right network of people is based on how connected are you to the people that are interacting with your social media, aka your business. The right network of people is based on your level of commitment to your business. Don't worry about the numbers on social media, guys. Like, Be more concerned about how you treat the people that do interact with it. I don't pay attention to the numbers and the metrics. It doesn't matter. I'm always more focused on the relationships I'm building and the consistent evolution of my body of work. I highly recommend, if you're new to my world, to go watch the Empire State of Mind Masterclass that I did last time on social media and sales. I think it was a few months ago. It's in this Facebook group in the guide section. It's called Empire State of Mind, and go listen. I think maybe it was day 2. I can't remember if it was day 1 or 2, but like in the guide section, I talk a lot about networking, right? And you're gonna learn a lot what that really means. I'm not gonna spend time doing it here. Good morning, Sherry. Good morning. So you got to be all in, you got to be committed, and you got to be more focused on the relationship building and your consistent evolution of your work, your services, your product, and less concerned about the numbers, because you can make 6 figures with 1,000 followers or 100 followers. It's not about the numbers. It's about how connected are you to one person. People and their power, people and their networks. This is how it works. Yes, nurture the people who show up before chasing new followers. Of course. So there are 2 types of entrepreneurs on the social media train, okay? There are the people who post in the energy. We're gonna talk about energetics. I'm really excited for this, and I hope it lands, because this will change your life, and then I'm gonna add so much more to this in the program. So 2 types of entrepreneurs on the social media. There are the people that are posting in the energy of look at me, who are looking for validation, who are looking for people to validate them that they're doing something right. And then there are people who are posting in the frequency of certainty. I matter. I have magic to share. I have this medicine. It is the most incredible thing. It works. I have a code. They post in the energy of I matter and I deserve to be here. Not look at me. I matter. I am seen. The frequency of certainty is I am the one who makes it work. It's the frequency of I don't post for validations and likes. I post because I'm amazing, I matter, and my stuff is incredible. The people that don't post for validation, they've already claimed that they're the one. They claim this energy, and the way that they write, the way that they talk, the way that they post, people are magnetized to them. When people ask me, what's the best strategy for social media growth for organic sales? It doesn't really matter. I'm going to teach you, obviously, some incredible ones, but it doesn't really matter, because it's not about what you do. It's about who are you when you're doing it. It's about who you are when you're doing it. When you post and you do things on social media for validation, like me for the numbers, that's the frequency people feel from you. When you post in the energy of I am the one, I am certain, I am the expert, I matter, I have something that works, what I sell is incredible, like the frequency of certainty, I don't need a bunch of likes to know that I'm incredible, is so magnetic online, and that's what draws in the people. When you know you are the one that gets results with whatever you're selling, you know you can get results with what you're selling, people can feel that certainty. Hello, Lisa. When you claim you matter and what you sell matters, your message matters, people respond accordingly. The universe responds accordingly. When you don't think you matter, when you don't think people care, when you don't feel good enough to claim space, you're not certain, you're only posting for the metrics, for the look at me, like me. You post for the likes, for the algorithm. You post to stay relevant, people feel that energy. My understanding of energetics is like changed my entire life, like in my business in so many ways. Everything that we do, people feel the energy that you're doing it. It's not about what you do, it's about who you are when you're doing it. Posting for validation, look at me, like attracts lack, because you're posting in lack. Posting for validation versus this is me in my full expression, owning my craft. I don't need your likes because I still know my stuff is hot shit. 2 different frequencies that people post in. These are the 2 different frequencies that people post in. One is organically magnetic and it attracts hell yes people. They feel your certainty. And one is please like me, lack. I need validation. Am I doing it right? I need my algorithm to go up. They're the ones that end up having to rely on paid agencies to grow their social media. And And even if they make a sale, they don't get repeat clients. And they don't have a presence that keeps growing. Most people don't use social media to deepen their connection with their audience. They don't focus on building their network. Instead, they use social media to validate themselves that they're doing okay, that they're doing it right. Most people are doing it this way. There are so many people out there with big accounts, lots of likes, lots of views, and they don't know how to monetize their social media. I've met them. They've come in my world, and I'm like, wow, I would never have expected that, but makes sense because they're posting for validation. They're posting for please like me, validate me that I'm doing it okay, that validate me, like me. Lack attracts lack. They aren't posting for the connection with their audience. They aren't posting because their stuff is incredible. They're posting for how many people liked my photo today? How many views did my thing get today? And that's not what translates into impact and income. Using social media for constant validation, how many people like me, how many people like my stuff, is such a dangerous mental game. How many, let me know in the comments, be truthful, because I know so many people have been taught this, I have too. How many of you have been taught by social media gurus or business coaches that you need to post 3 times a day or you're going to be forgotten? Talk about creating addiction of validation. Like, that is a dangerous mental game. And some people are teaching this as strategy. If you don't post 3 times a day, you're going to be forgotten. That's self-righteous. Bad to be in that loop. Yes. Hello, Rachel. That's scary. That's how we create addictions of validation. You're on fire tonight. Yes. Because I bring the truth, man. Ruthless compassion. But I tell you, I love you. And somehow I have a gift of being really truthful in the most compassionate way. I love you. And I used to do this too, guys. I used to do this, I share this because I did this. And I see people doing this all the time. But posting 3 times a day, or you're going to be forgotten, this is why we have a lot of people addicted for the validation on social media. That doesn't translate into income or impact or having a good quality of life. That's like stressful. And I know, I remember that. But people are still teaching the strategy. Oh my God, you don't post 3 times a day, you're going to be forgotten. If you don't have 100 million stories, you're going to be forgotten. Right here. Yep, I post 3 times a week because my business is so busy. I can't do more. That's amazing. Jennifer, terrible. Yeah. Social media used in the right way will improve your quality of life, will grow your income, your impact, and will not mess with your mental state. Because people I see out there like, oh, social media is bad and it's because people are not using it intentionally. They're not using it correctly. Yep, I've heard that before. You're awesome. Thanks for sharing this. I'm so happy. Right? So the first thing we need to do is to claim, before we ever put anything on social media, is the knowing that I matter. I matter regardless of how many views and likes that I get. I matter because my code, my medicine, my message, my product, my service is incredible. It's helped me, it's helped my people. When you post in the energy of you're certain, you matter, you're proud of your work, you're doing it in an energy of I'm full, it works. It's magnetic. People feel everything. The moment that your fingertips, your energy touches the paper, touches the screen, touches your post, it's infused. We don't think that energetics matters, but that's everything people feel from. You can feel when someone is posting validation and it's lack energy, and that's what it attracts, right? But when you're posting, I matter, it doesn't matter what the likes and views are. I know my stuff is incredible. I don't need the evidence of people liking my stuff to know that I'm incredible. It works. How many of you feel, here's another awesome question. How many of you feel like if you don't post a lot, you get almost like an impending doom feeling in your body, like, oh my God, I'm going to be forgotten. I'm not going to be relevant. People are going to forget me. Because that is very unhealthy. In my world, we do not grow our social media for validation because we don't need it. We know we're amazing. We know we matter. And the goal of social media, truly, is to deepen our connection with our audience. The power of one. One person shares you with an audience, they tell word of mouth is the most effective marketing strategy you'll ever have. your business could skyrocket. You don't need 1 million likes and comments to be rich, to be successful, to be impactful. And truly, the likes don't mean anything, okay? It doesn't mean anything about your ability to make money, because a lot of people that buy from me, I don't see them liking, commenting on most of my stuff, right? Like, and here's the thing, the likes don't mean anything about how loved you are. Because I want you to think right now about your favorite people in your life right now that you're truly deeply connected to, your family, your friends, your kids. How often, be real, how often do your family, friends, siblings comment on your posts? How many of them share your stuff? How many people like your stuff? Because very few of mine do, and I still love them, and I still know that they love me, because that's not what love's about. Real love, real true connection has nothing to do with a like on the internet or how many people like your posts. When you think the number of likes and comments on your posts tell you how much people love you, you're missing the point of social media. If we really want to create impact and influence and make so much money off of social media, then the metrics have very little to do with it. Because like literally like 70% of the people who like buy my stuff, all the stuff, or come out of nowhere, they're not the people that are liking and commenting and sharing all my stuff. That's the truth. And if you ask anybody else, they'll tell you it is true. Because like just like your friends and family are not posting and commenting on your stuff, that doesn't mean that they don't love you or they're not going to buy from you or whatever, listen to you. It's some people just don't comment. They just don't like. What shifted my energy and the way that I post and the way that I show up and how impactful they are is I stopped needing people to like my posts and comment on my posts, and I just started focusing on I matter, my stuff's amazing, I'm sharing it with the world, and it's coming from my heart. And that's when people started coming into my DMs and expressing how much they felt me in my posts and asked what I was offering. Only when I stopped caring about how many likes and comments that things would get did the evidence show up. When you need the evidence, it doesn't show up. I only use social media, yes. And you will notice, yeah, and Sherry just had an 11K month, and she's my private client, and she grows my business, her business the exact same way I do. No websites, no outreach, no follow-ups, no manipulating, no coaxing, just social media and energetics and being connected to your work. People who have never liked or commented book me, and their friends book me more than super fans who like and comment on every post. It's true. It's true. If you ask any successful entrepreneur, they'll tell you that. Don't worry about the likes and comments. What's important is that you're posting in the energy of like, my shit's good. I'm good. I matter. I don't need validation to know I matter, because I matter. And you will notice too, guys, when you stop caring about how many people like your stuff, how many people comment on your stuff, you're going to finally start writing things from your heart and your soul, the deep, heartfelt things, the things that are so magnetic on social media. And instead of focusing on what people will think and how many people will like it, you're going to start to focus on intentionally building your body of work and truly connecting to the people who do feel your heart and soul. We can't utilize likes and comments to make ourselves feel like we matter. It's a dangerous mental game, and it does not ever result to more income. Because it's so bad for your mental health, because every time that you don't get the amount of likes that you desire, you're going to make it mean that you don't matter and nobody loves you. You make it mean that people don't care about you. You make it mean that your stuff isn't good. That is not true. It's so unhealthy. And the truth is, it will be impossible for people to ever make you feel like you matter if you don't feel like you matter. It's an addiction to validation. And it will not ever go away until you claim you matter. It's our work to make sure that we feel like we matter, not through other people commenting and liking our stuff and telling us that we do. No. Be honest right now. I'm going to ask you guys a question, because I've done this a lot of times. Be honest here. How many of you guys have posted something And then after a while, you notice that it didn't really get many likes, and so you deleted it. Done that multiple times. How many of you had the thought, because you didn't get many likes, that no one likes it? So then you just delete it. I've been guilty of this many times on my journey, okay? And this is why, again, why every entrepreneur needs to do some serious inner work, because you can go down a slippery slope, and like, instead of your business improving your quality of life, it's actually making it worse. Anytime you question you matter based on the validation of how many likes you have, it's a dangerous game. This is our work to do. So let me reframe something else for you so this really lands. First of all, actually, the algorithm, I want to tell you something about the algorithm, is like this, okay? Sometimes we post at weird times, and if it's not caught by someone, literally the first like 2-3 minutes, it actually gets seen less by the algorithm. This is a fact, right? Sometimes that's why you're in a group and you're like, why did that girl get so many likes? And I just posted, nobody liked my stuff. I don't matter. No, it's that the algorithm, nobody caught it during that time, and then the algorithm just makes your post less seen. This is true. This is how it works. I've never done that. I assume low likes means IG is playing games. Yeah, the algorithm's a little messy too, right? But then how many times have you guys you read something but you don't like it? That happens all the time too. So it has nothing to do with you. Sometimes it has to do with the timing. And if someone doesn't like something in a few minutes, it just does get seen less. This is a fact. But also, let me spin it this way. Was there ever a time you texted someone and they never got back to you? You called someone and they never called you back. Did you, in your head, make it mean that they didn't care about you? When you post and your coach and your mastermind sisters didn't like it or commented, did you make it in your head? Did you make something up in your head that they don't like you, that they don't care about you, that you're not good enough? When you're trying to get sexy with your man, but he's really distracted and he doesn't really notice, do you immediately go, oh my God, he must not think I'm sexy. I must be ugly. He must not love me. Do you do this in your head? But in reality, your friend, your coach, your man didn't like or comment or engage with you because you just had the worst day ever and they literally cannot hold space for you. But in your head, you're like, they don't like me. And the other way to look at this is like this, guys. How many people's stuff do you read or you watch something and you like it, but you just don't like it? You just don't do the actual physical touching of the button, or you don't comment, but you read something and you read a post or watch something and you love it, but you don't actually interact with it. How many times have you done that? I've done that. See, we make things up in our head that our stuff doesn't matter, we're not good enough, nobody likes us, when really the post didn't get picked up by the algorithm, right? Or some people read it and they didn't actually press it, and you're in your head like, nobody loves me, they hate me, I'm gonna quit, I'm not meant for this because I got 10 likes. No. No, there are so many people on the interwebs reading things but not commenting or liking them, right? This is why you'll often see, why is it some videos have all these views and there's 50 likes? Because they just don't do the pushing of the button. I forget that sometimes. Sometimes I just read something or I get distracted or my page just changes and I didn't have a chance to do that, right? Me. Yeah. But we get in our head. It's just like, oh my God, your friend, she didn't text you back because she had a hard day. And you know what I mean? Or you called someone and they didn't call you back for a few days and you're sitting at home for 3 days being like, they don't love me. No. Stuff happens. They still love you. It just didn't get back to you. It's the same thing we do with social media. And truly, this is one of the most game-changing coaching advice I ever have for people. But all those thoughts that you're having about people judging you, not loving you, thinking you're something, they're your thoughts, okay? Okay, they're the people in your head, right? We do this a lot. Clients will come to me or people will be like, oh my God, I can't post this because, they're going to judge me. Who? I don't know. People are going to judge me. What people? I don't know. Some people on the internet. What people? Who? I don't know. The people in your head? The people in your head are you. The people in your head are you. Most of the stories of like people judging us, people not loving us, that's you talking to you. The people in your head are you. If you cannot give me an actual name, proof, and evidence of these judgments that people are having of you, then it's the people in your head, which is you. Which is like literally 90% of the time, it's us. Anytime that you're like, oh, my husband thinks I'm fat. Did he say that actually? No. But he didn't want to get sex with me last night. So you, the people in your head, created this scenario. This is what we do. The people in your head, the people that you think are judging you, don't love you, don't care about you, are you judging you. The people in your head are you most of the time. Until you can prove something in the court of law, you have a name, you have evidence, then yeah, okay. But otherwise, if you can't prove names, evidence of all these things that are happening and all these things that people are thinking about you, it's you. The people in your head are you. If you can't prove in the court of law that people don't like you, care about you, it's just you making shit up in your head. We do this all the time. When someone doesn't reply my text, guys, I don't spin stories in my head. Oh my God, did I do something? They must not like me. Oh my God. I still trust that they love me and that they care. Like, we are ignorant to what's going on in people's life. Like, what, you haven't texted and called someone back, right? And could you imagine you didn't call someone back and your friend's been for 3 days thinking you don't like her and there's something wrong? But we do that, right? Someone creates a story, right? They create a story and then you get together and things get weird. This is why things just get weird, because somebody didn't have the time to hold space for somebody and the other person thinks that they don't love them and they create all these stories and their energy changes and the energy of the relationship changes, and this is what we do. We create so much stuff. Until you have actual proof and evidence, stop spinning the things in your head. You're ignorant to what's going on with people's lives. I do not, and I used to do this too, guys, but I do not assume the worst thing. If someone doesn't reply to me, text me back, whatever it is, in my head, I'm like, they still love me. I still love them. I still trust that people love me. And on your social media, you need to interact with your social media the same way, because there are more people watching you in secret than you could ever know. There are more people obsessed and loving you than you could ever know. I actually have a few messages that I saw today that is just like perfect example of this, but I had like a lady being like, I've been watching you for 3 years and I freaking just love you and I want to tell you that. I've never seen her comment like or anything. And there's so many people that jump into like my one-on-ones or my programs and like I don't see them and they're new and it's like they tell me, they're like, yeah, but I've been watching you. So you have creepy neighbors and silent stalkers. I promise you there are more people watching you in silent and in secret than you could imagine. Some people don't want to be seen by you, but they watch everything that you do. I'm shocked sometimes by some of the people that come into my world. I'm like, where have you been? Oh, I've been watching you for 3 years. What? Oh my God. Yeah. But I don't like and comment on your stuff, but I watch you in secret. Like, this happens all the time. It's to everybody. Trust me, there are more people watching you in secret than you could ever know. You have creepy neighbors. The likes does not tell you anything. Right? This is why sometimes you'll see a video has 300 views, but there's 10 likes on it. Well, who are these other people watching it? Your silent stalkers that love you, but they're just not ready to be seen by you, or they're just not ready to hop into your stuff. They're your creepy neighbors, and we all have them. I believe that there are more people beneath the surface of my business, things that I can't see, ready to jump into my paid containers, just talking to their husbands, getting their things ready. I always believe more in what I can't see than what I can see. And this is why I believe I'm magnetic to like miracles and magic, because I believe in more things that I can't see than the things that I can actually see. Believe in potentiality and like magic. And even if a post didn't get that many likes, I still trust people love me. I don't need the validation to tell me I matter. I know I matter. My body works amazing. My services are amazing. My coaching is amazing. I know that. I don't care if I posted something, nothing got liked on it. I'm still going to keep going because my stuff's amazing. The likes and comments don't matter. And I know that people miss things and people get busy. But I also know this, when people really love you and they're like obsessed with your work, they get to just search you up, which is even better for your algorithm, right? Because like for me, like I work with like I have programs for everybody, right? But I do tend to work a lot with female entrepreneurs. And, like I know that they get busy. I get busy. I don't go and looking like for all my clients until they ask me, but like I get busy. I don't see some stuff. But then like the people that I get really inspired by, I'm like, wait a minute, I haven't seen their posts for a while. So I search them and I'm like, oh my God, they're there. And I'll like a few stuff and I'll read some of the stuff. So even if like the people that normally do like your stuff, they didn't stop loving you. They just got busy. You know what I mean? They didn't interact lately and the algorithm kind of changed, but if they love you, which they do, they just got to search your name up and find all your shit. That's how it works. I believe more than I can't see yet. I believe more in the things I can't see than the things I see. Using social media for validation over building connection with your period, like with your people, is a very dangerous game. And it doesn't work, guys. When you're posting for validation, it's lack energy. People feel that. Lack attracts lack. Real love in relationships has very little to do with likes on the internet. So let go of how many people need to like your stuff for you to believe that your business is growing, that it's evolving, that it's working. Let it go, let it go, let it go. I post every day to grow my body of work, to tell stories so that I can remember them when a year later Facebook comes up. And all I do is I tell stories as I walk towards the thing that I want. I post only in the energy of when I feel full, not when I feel lack. Because when you feel lack, that's when you post for validation. I never post when I feel empty inside. Because that validation, like it's a dangerous game. And it doesn't attract hell yes aligned people, because the hell yes aligned people feel the energy when you post, when you're full and you're certain and in the energy that you matter. So there's other things we do that doesn't help us connect with our audience that ends up translating to sales later on. How many of you have been told that you need to post like an expert, like the authority? A lot of us have been taught that. And I know at the beginning of it, thank you for that. I've adapted the energy thing a lot, but they'll have moments where the shoulds to creep up. Yeah, so for me too, it's a journey, guys. It's just constant awareness. Hello, congrats on your game. Thank you, Chris. It's just awareness. But now, Danny, you're aware. So when you guys are in a state of like, oh my God, I need to post something 3 times a day. Oh my God, I need to know that people still love me. Don't post in that energy. Lack attracts lack. People feel it. It's needy. And you might get likes because people probably basically feel bad for you. You can tell when people are posting for an empty place needing validation. You can tell, guys, all the time. Don't post when you're empty. Post when you're full. So the other thing that messes us up is that people have told us that we need to post like we're the expert, okay? Like, what is an expert anyways? Like how do you post like an expert? Like, what do you gotta dress up in a suit? You gotta wear a tie? I don't really know. Like, so if you have to post like an expert, does that mean basically you don't post who you really are? Aha, yes, awareness. I feel bad likes. I feel, yeah, right? Okay, so I don't post for validation and I don't post to be an expert, because I just post when I'm full and I'm excited and I have something to say and this is who I am. And then I trust that the people who read it are going to vibe with that vibe or parts of it. Because really, you don't need to be in my coaching containers if you don't need to like everything about a person, okay? You don't need to like everything about me, how I dress or whatever, or my lifestyle. But as long as a part of my authenticity vibes with you, we have a connection. We don't hire everybody because we love everything about them. But as long as your heart beats for something in my authenticity, we have a connection. So when you're posting things or in a way that makes you feel like an expert, well then who are you really? Because like, what is an expert anyways? Like, what's an expert supposed to post? Like, I never really understood that. I'm like, so how do you post like an expert? Do I dress up in a suit? Do I have to make like a presentation point? Like, I didn't even understand when people said that. Gotta be professional looking. But then, I'm sorry, then if you are posting like an expert, like in a shooting way, like, who are you? Who are you really? How can like the true, real, aligned people align with you when you're posting like the expert. When you're posting like an expert, you've tweaked yourself. You're doing something because someone told you you should do it. That's not really you. And so when you post in the energy or in a way that's not authentic, it's the I'm an expert, I'm posting like a professional expert. Guess what? Every single person that is aligned truly with your authentic energy, they can't find you. There's a veil over you. And then the other people are like, something's off with this woman. There's just something weird. The expert energy is bull. People want to see real people they can relate to 100%. That's why the influencer effect is so powerful. Now, I want you to really ask yourself. So ask yourself this. The people that you follow, the people that you love to buy from, are you drawn to them because they dress and look and feel like an expert? Someone professional? Because for me, that is not why I follow or buy from someone, not because they feel or look like an expert. What truly draws me in to follow someone, to buy from someone, is because of the things that they be, do, and have. People will follow you and buy from you when you are being, doing, having what they desire. When I ask myself why I follow and buy from certain people on social media, it's not because they look like a professional expert. No. I buy from the women and I follow the women who have the confidence that I desire because of the places that they have traveled, because of their unique style. I follow people that make me laugh, that make me feel deep things. I follow and buy from people who have incredible branding and photos that inspire me. Why do you follow and buy from certain people? I follow the accounts and buy from the accounts that have like incredible content, that give real value, that I can immediately use. I follow and I buy from the accounts that make me want to travel, that make me want to be bold, that make me want to do things, that have the things that I want, the people that have extraordinary content, that make me feel like I could change. That's why I follow and buy from those people. I follow people that have something that I want, that have the energy that I want to be. I follow and buy from people that make me feel the way that I want to feel. So ask yourself this. When you put yourself out on social media, what is it that you want people to feel? And a better question is like, why did you start your business in the first place? Why did you start your social media account in the first place? When I think of why I started my coaching business, it's because I wanted to show women that they could be, do, have more in this lifetime. I wanted to help women heal and have what they desired. Like, I wanted to help women grow businesses the way that I grew businesses, where you get to still stay at home, work a few hours a day, and be there for your family and have a quality of life, and and have goddess days and goddess baths in the middle of the afternoon. Like, I wanted to help women get paid what they deserved. I wanted women to have their dream life, the body, the romance. I wanted women to feel happy, secure, confident, free. I wanted to help people build businesses they loved and that they get compensated for a lot. And vice versa. That's the people I also follow and that I interact with and I buy from, that make me also feel like that possibility. You know why people followed me is because like I wasn't trying to be an expert, but everything I did on social media from day one was like literally like I'm walking towards my dreams and I'm talking about the things that are happening as I crush my goals. I walk on my walk and I talk about my walk. That is literally my content on my social media. I talk about my heartbreaks. I talk about my stories. I talk about my celebrations. I talk about when I hit milestones. I talk about what worked, what didn't work. And people felt I wasn't trying to be liked on the internet, but that I was willing to be seen in all of me, in my vulnerability, in my mistakes, in my lessons, in my celebrations, because I'm here to expand people, to show them what's possible. I don't need validation for that. I don't need to write thoughts and long sales posts. I show the behind the scenes. I show the becoming. I show my evolution. I'm constantly sharing my becoming. I'm walking towards my dreams and I'm talking about every day what's happening and what I'm hitting and what I'm learning and my ahas every single day. And people connect with me because they feel a piece of themselves with me. Whether it's that they want the body that I have, whether it's they want the relationship that I have, whether it's that they want the business that I have, whether it's they want the confidence that I have. I share all of me. So the ultimate social media strategy, and of course in my social media program, I'm going to teach you things because it's 3 weeks long, is that like I share the things that I have, the embodiment, and I do the things and I share about them because people follow and buy from you when you are being, doing, having the things that they want. And the most important piece, the strategy piece of that is that you're walking to your goals and you're talking about your journey. You write and speak about your lessons, your milestones, the things you've learned, how you have abs, the things you've healed from. People buy and follow people who are embodied, who are evolving, who are being, doing, having what they want. So that's the stuff that you share, which is just your life, your behind the scenes. Most people teach social media strategy and all they talk about is like, you just make it like super educational. Educational posts are amazing, but like the thing is, your educational content could be good, but how do I know that this is something that you do, that you embody, that you have results from? How do I actually know that it has worked for you? This why the why is such a big deal. I want women to have the energy they desire at any age, and I can do it, and they can do it too, 1000%. This is the truth, guys. Like, people don't care what you know until what you know has worked for you. So you can post the most educational, brilliant tips and tricks content ever. But until people see you walk your talk, until people see the behind the scenes, until people actually see the proof, how do I know that these brilliant tips actually work or that someone didn't write it for you? People don't care what you know until what you know has worked for you. Let that land. Melissa says, I think for fitness experts, try too hard. It makes people like them because they don't know anything different. Yeah. But like, I'm telling you, a lot of times we're liking the people that need the validation because like we feel like they need it. But that's not the people we buy from. So let this land though, seriously. Like, people will not care what you know until it's worked for you. The most important thing to be sharing in your content and in your stories is the behind the scenes. The behind the scenes when the people actually see you becoming, working towards, walking towards your dreams in real time. It's so easy to hire incredible branding experts, copywriters, right? But that's not what makes people follow you. They don't. And then eventually, once they follow you, eventually buy from you. That's not what it is. It's the embodiment. It's the fact that I'm seeing you day to day walk your talk. It's the fact that at any moment, that amazing post that you wrote, that educational, to see if that really is you, that works for you. If I hit your stories in real time, I get to see who you really are and what you're doing. You could write the best content in the world, but if you're not in the embodiment, if there is no behind the scenes, you're not showing up in your stories, showing how you lead yourself towards your dreams and showing people that you're actually being, doing, having the things you say that you're promoting, no one's going to buy from you and they're not going to be loyal followers. People crave authenticity. People crave embodiment. People crave real people. People crave evolution. People crave real stories. And why it's so incredible is that when you're authentically sharing the behind the scenes, as you're working on your product, as you're doing your own self-development, as you're hitting a milestone, oh my God, a lesson that I learned. When you're sharing all this stuff, you're right aligned. People connect to you and they just know, that's my coach. That's my next product purchase. That's my next service provider. Had to hop off, catch the rest. I'm running late to us. I love you, love you, love you. We're almost done. We're almost done. But the content, guys, and this is why I love social media. It's like when all you're doing is being authentically you and you're sharing your stories, your milestone, you're walking towards your dream and you're telling the story and the behind the scenes. There is no, I need to sit down and write perfect content, and there is no tweaking. It's like, I love social media because I'm building my own stage, being fully me. And my aligned people find me that way, and it's so easy and effortless. You're just living your life and you're documenting it. I don't understand why people are like, why it takes so long to share stories. Does it? I took a picture of my journal writing, which is an embodiment of who I am, and I posted. That didn't take very long. If of course it's going to be hard to find pictures and things behind the scenes if you're not actually committed to your body of work and doing anything. Yeah, then it's hard. But if you're doing all the things you say you're doing, how come you can't document it with a couple pictures and post like 6 stories or a couple stories? Oh my gosh, I'm late, but I'm here. We're almost done. We're almost done, but you're going to love this. I love you, Leanna. People crave authenticity. They crave realness. They want to see the embodiment behind the scenes more than ever. More than ever. The content for me that like gets the most engagement too is not the educational tricks and tips, which I think some of it's like amazing. It's not the stuff that gets the likes and comments. It's the real things, the raw things, the stories. You're talking about showing up. You know, I live for this. Oh yes. Wait till you go back and re-listen to this. It's gonna be powerful. You're gonna love it, Leanne. You are your best testimonial. You should never be sitting there trying to write content. It should not be hard. You are the content. You're the product. Your product is the content. Your journey is the content. As long as you're truly connected to your product, to your services, to your audience, it's effortless to just share the things you're doing behind the scenes. It's effortless. If you post for validation in this lack energy, oh my God, I gotta post. It's 5 p.m. I haven't posted yet. You force something in that lack energy, people feel the lack energy. Lack attracts lack. I only post from a place of I'm full. I post from a place of I want to look back a year from now on my Facebook memories next year, a year from now, to see what I was up to and how much I've evolved. I love looking at Facebook memories. I post for myself. I post only from a place of being full. Not from a place of like, oh my God, I need to post because people will forget me. Oh my God, no. I want to share this thing because I learned something. I have a celebration. I'm so excited. I'm proud. I want to expand people to dream bigger. And it works. And it's not hard because I just thought about it. I just did it. I just saw it. I just shared it in real energy. The more real you do things in real time, the more your engagement, your algorithm, and your people find you. Like everything is felt. Every post, every video is felt in the energy that you posted in. Validation posts are lack energy posts. Kneeling at your church woman, your brand. Oh my God, I love you. We get scared to post our big milestones, sometimes too in our celebrations, but that's how people dream through us, guys. Our milestones, our growth, our celebrations gives people the ability to dream bigger, gives people possibilities. If she can do it, I can do it. Don't be scared of posting about money and celebration. People dream through you. You're expanding people at hyper speed. And you're doing it for you to anchor it in. Oh my God, look what I'm doing. The energetics, the content, the energetics of the content on social media are the real stuff. The stories, the heart posts, the celebrations, the evolution. When you post to be validated, that energy is going to attract lack. And it's going to be so bad for your mental health. Everything you put on the internet has a frequency to it. And the frequency that works is I matter, I'm full, I claim this space, I don't need the likes and comments, I know I matter. So true. Showing is possible, everything, and love you, babe. I have some changes in my life I want to share about, but I'm pausing, waiting for, I don't know. Just do it. Do it in real time. The posts that I do in real time when something happens are the ones that are like, they blow up and people go in my DMs. I'm like, oh my God, I felt you. The ones that also make you feel like, oh, I don't want to post this. Oh my God, this is so vulnerable. Always work. People want realness. They want authenticity. They want to feel your energy. Build a brand based on who you are. Don't try to be an expert. Just be you. Post when you are full and people will feel that. Build your own stage, being yourself the whole way through. Don't tweak yourself. Don't do it any other way. Don't should yourself. Build your own stage, being completely yourself. You don't need to be world renowned. You just need to be known and seen by the right people who are meant for your stuff. Oh man, I needed to hear that. Thank you. Feeling. We want your feeling. Yes. So this wraps up day 2. Tomorrow, anybody can come on that masterclass. I am going to be talking to coaches because there's something coming. Okay, actually, I'm going to tell you guys right now. I'm going to be launching at the end of July a coach program / mastermind. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to coach, how to be an exceptional coach, how to coach people, how to coach yourself, how to coach people, and how to grow a multiple six-figure coaching business from scratch and beyond. That is going to be in July. If you buy this program, there's no graphics yet. We're working on it. Just did a photo shoot. If you buy this program, even if you buy social media program, I'm going to take a percentage off because this round only during this coach program, there's a name for it. I don't want to share it yet. You'll be getting the social media program for free and another bonus program. I don't have prices and stuff. I'm going to be telling you all about it tomorrow because I'm going to be talking about coaching. But anybody can come to that live because I'm really talking about how to coach yourself, which we all need, regardless if you're a coach. Okay? The social media program, I'm getting off this live. I'm going to launch the branding. It is 40% off until next Tuesday. It is $555, and you can do a payment plan. It will go up to $888. It is a 3-week program. It's starting next week on Thursday. This program is going to teach you everything about social media. If you liked what we talked about today, we're going to compound it. We're going to talk about copy, branding, marketing, networking, groups, like everything to do social media so that you can grow a powerful audience, a powerful presence on social media. Because again, like I said at the beginning of this call, if you do not nail the marketing, the energetics, the strategy, and the offer, doesn't matter. It's everything that you do in the social media program I'm going to teach you that leads to when you launch something, people buy from it without even questioning it. I'm going to be teaching you that. $555. If you guys want to join, I've already put it in my link tree. So you can join it. There's already up. It's $555 till next Tuesday. I will be doing the draw, so you will still have an opportunity. And again, if you buy the coach program, there is a name, and I'm going to give you guys all the details. It's going to be a big program because I'm not just teaching you how to be a coach. I'm going to teach you how to be a coach, how to coach yourself, how to coach people, but also how to grow a business. So you're going to actually get a bonus program that I'm going to be sharing with that too. And I'm so excited because I've been wanting to do this forever. It's going to be a long program. It might be 2 months. I'm figuring out all the details. It'll also be a mastermind effect, so we're going to be hopping on and doing collaborations as well. I'm so excited about this. I'm very passionate about it. And if you buy the social media program before that one, I will be taking a percentage off because that program is going to be included in this round. But I'm going to be telling you all the stuff, guys. I'm really excited. The social media program is for anyone that has a business. So even if your business is not on social media, this is where we want to start. So even if you already have a stage, I'm going to help you grow it and grow it and grow it and grow it organically. No website, no team, no follow-ups, no code messages, none of that. I'm going to teach you some magic. And of course, you're going to learn confidence and mindset and all the things because all my programs are very well-rounded. So I hope you loved today's masterclass. I hope you go back. The energetics of what I taught today, this code is important. The difference between posting in validation and lack energy versus the posting I matter, I don't need the likes, is going to change your life. Building your own stage, authenticity. Like, go back, re-listen to it, take notes. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, I think at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's for anybody, but if you're a coach, you're going to want to be in tomorrow's call. I'm going to be sharing an important code, and I'm going to be talking about this coach program that's coming. There's a cool name to it, but I haven't shared it yet. Okay? I love you. Thank you for being here. And yes, we will be doing the draw on Sunday. And I think I'm going to be doing I'm going to do the draw live. We'll do Q&A, and then I'm going to be doing another live separate where I'm going to just be talking about all my programs and what's coming up because I'm going to be running some other programs at the end of the year too. And I want to finally have a video where people can just click it with timestamps and know, okay, what's Goddess Code about, what's Badass Mode about, what's Soulful Souls about, what's this about, what's coming, how much. And I'm going to just do like a live about that. Okay? And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, you better get your butt over there because I'm so excited about that as well. So much things are launching. But I love you. And this social media program, we're starting next week. I'm not launching it long. So if you feel called to it, let's go. We're going to have an incredible time. It's going to go up to $888 right before the program starts. But I haven't launched a program that's $555 in a long time, and it's going to be incredible. I promise you. I love you. Thank you for being here. I will talk more about stuff tomorrow. How do you enter the draw, Whitney? Yeah. So either you can take the self-made graphic, tag me anywhere on social media, or you can take a picture. Hi. And you can just tag me. So on LinkedIn, Facebook, or on Instagram. I'm going to be doing the draw Sunday. As many tags you have. You can also share the first video I did yesterday on my personal page. And yeah, tag your entrepreneurs in here. Tag your entrepreneurs here. I think this code that we talked about is really powerful. Very, very powerful. So thank you for being here. I can't wait for tomorrow. I love you. I have more magic to dust all over you, okay? And subscribe to my YouTube channel because I'm going to be growing that and there's going to be separate things happening on there. Okay, I'm done. Oh yeah, so stay tuned. I'm hopping off and I'm about to launch the social media program graphic. And if you want a link already, let me know. I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for being here and thank you for everybody sharing. There's 101 comments. 101. Make